I cut the check, I cut the check, I cut the check. Tell my niggas we up next, so we up next. She shot a text, she shot a text, she shot a text. Kill the I might put the bitch to bed. Put a nigga on that same shit. I've been ballin' with my niggas, Kevin Cambridge. Oh, you drippy, but you better tuck your chain quick.
What's good, y'all? We back with another video. We back with another part of just rating teams off season, talking about teams off season. First off, I want to say thank y'all for all the love I got on the last video, even though none of y'all liked the video. The past few videos I was dropping before those was like they weren't getting that much views, but the last few videos I've been dropping been really good, and y'all been showing a lot of love, especially that Cavs video. I think it's at like 30 views right now, and that's like a lot for me. So thank y'all for the love y'all showing. Like the video, subscribe. We're going to keep going up and up. But today, we're going to first focus on a controversial team. We're going to focus on the 76ers. Now, the 76ers season last year was really up and down. They started off super dominant. Joel Embiid was definitely the front runner for the MVP. And it was exciting to see because I've been a player that's been saying it I've been a person that's been saying for a long time, Joel Embiid should be one of the best players in the league, and he should be up there with the Giannis's, the ADs, Nikola Jokic's. He should be up there, and he should be more dominant than literally all of them, probably except Giannis, because just the footwork that he has, the capabilities that he's able to do is just something that not a lot of people in the league have, bro. The footwork that he has in the post is something that nobody in the league has. The ability to stretch out on the three, hit step back threes and all at the size he's at is crazy. In the beginning of the season, he was shooting 40% from the three. He was completely dominating, and it was something that I was so happy to see because I've been saying it for a long time, bro. He should be dominating on some Kareem shit. He did what I said he needed to do. I'm bringing it back again, back in that All-Star game in 2020, when he hit that fadeaway on LeBron and his face was just dead silent, like he just looked mad as shit. I said, bro, Joel Embiid, you got to play like that every game. And he did that, bro. Going into the season, he did that. Wasn't on social media a lot. Wasn't a lot of on-court antics at all. And he completely dominated, bro. He completely dominated. Then he had his running partners, Ben Simmons. He started off the season pretty decent. Was definitely looking like the best defender in the league. Tobias Harris actually looked like an all-star in the beginning of the season. He probably could have made it, probably should have made it, but he didn't make it. But he was having a really good season in the beginning of the season. And then it all went down. Joel Embiid got hurt. The team didn't start to lose that much, but you could see the momentum starting to go down. And the confidence between the team is starting to go down. Tobias Harris had to step up as a number one option, which he did pretty well. But other than that, it was kind of hard for them. But then Joel Embiid came right back on his MVP shit, and they started dominating again, and they were my pick to come out the East. I'm not going to lie. They were definitely my pick to come out the East, and then you go into the playoffs. Joel Embiid gets hurt again. He got hurt like 4 times last season, missed a period of time last season. If he never got hurt, bro, he would have won MVP. He probably would have won it unanimously. He was dominating, bro. He was dominating. But you go into the playoffs, and they have a really decent first season. Joel Embiid didn't have that much of a dominant series. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even remember him playing much that series. I remember Tobias Harris being the best player that series. He had a really good series that series. But then the next series, when they went against the Atlanta Hawks, he kind of fell off a lot. It was basically Joel Embiid and Seth Curry by themselves. The bench wasn't being that productive. Ben Simmons, who we'll talk about later, wasn't being productive at all. Tobias Harris was going back to his old ways. He was productive one game. You can't even watch him play. It was games Tobias Harris was on a bench the last 5 minutes of the game. Your all-star player on the bench the last 5 minutes of the game. That's crazy. And he deserved it, bro. He was on some bullshit this playoffs. But I just want to talk about them as a whole, bro. Just break them down. I just basically broke down Joel Embiid. Like, Joel Embiid was dominating all season, bro. It was real fun to watch, especially if you're a Joel Embiid fan. And he just signed the extension, so he obviously wants to be there long term. Dale Moore is hopefully going to build a great team around him so they can actually contend. Because I felt like they could have did it this year. I feel like it was this year. But it was a couple blocks that they ran into that they need to fix. I talked about Tobias. I talked about Joel. Tobias, even though I didn't talk about his stats, Tobias did have a really good season, bro. 19.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, 51 from the field, 39 from the three. He had a really good season, bro. A really good regular season. Let me emphasize. A really good regular season. The moment that stands out to me about Tobias Harris this season was that game winner against the Lakers. And he started screaming. He was like, I'm a fucking all-star. I'm an all-star, bro. Tobias had a really good season, bro. I got to give it to him. I got to. He had a really good season. But then you go to the another player that was really crucial for this team and actually had a really good whole season. Talking about playoffs, regular season, he had a really good season. One of the most underrated players in this league, Seth Curry, bro. Seth Curry has been labeled as a shooter for so long. Coming from Duke, going to the G League, playing for Santa Cruz, then playing for the Warriors, playing for Portland, then going to the Mavericks, and playing for Portland again, then going to the Mavericks again, then coming here. He's just been labeled as a shooter his whole career. I feel like Steph Curry got over that shooter label last year when he was on the Dallas Mavericks. When Luka was hurt, him and Porzingis were carrying the Mavericks. They were carrying the Mavericks. Seth was averaging like 20 points, bro. Seth is not just a shooter, bro. Seth is a low-key bucket, bro. Off them pick and rolls, Seth is a low-key bucket. Shot 45% from three this year. That is wild, but and he fits so perfectly on this team. Well, I was thinking earlier about points I was going to make while I was making this video. I was like, Seth is not. There's really only one person on this team untouchable, but Seth is probably the third person on this team that you wouldn't be willing to trade. Let me specify that. Like I'm keeping Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons. You got to give me a big offer for Ben Simmons. For Seth Curry, you got to give me something real significant for Seth Curry. I'm talking about not Bradley Beal or something like that, but I'm talking about a way better shooter / scorer than Seth Curry, because Seth Curry was a big component to this team, bro. I feel like he's more valuable on this team than Tobias Harris. Even though I just raved about Tobias Harris for a couple minutes, I feel like Seth Curry was more valuable to this team, bro. Seth Curry had a really good season, bro. And he was literally one shot from sending them to the conference finals. I want to say it was like game 6. And he almost hit that game winner at the end of the game. One shot away from sending them to the conference finals. But still, man, he had a really good season. Then you look at the bench, man. Their bench is actually pretty fun. They had a really fun bench last season. That's what I was saying. They had all the pieces to win last year, bro. Shake Milton coming out the bench, giving you buckets. He had a really good year playmaking. Tyrese Maxey showed why he was probably one of the steals of the last draft. He showed that in the playoffs when he kind of saved him that one game. I remember Tyrese Maxey dropped like 29 in a playoff game, bro. And he really did save them. Matter of fact, I think they lost that game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But Tyrese Maxey did have a game, but I don't know if they won that game. He had a game last season, but Tyrese Maxey really had a good season the whole season. And I'm praying that he has a bigger role in this team. Hopefully he slides into that starting spot, but I think he'll have to take Seth Curry's spot. Matter of fact, I don't even hope he's on this team no more. He better be in that Ben Simmons trade package. He better be in that Ben Simmons trade package. Why I'm saying that is, they better not trade Ben Simmons for no fucking Malcolm Brogdon. They better go for a big fish. And you're going to have to attach Ben and Tyrese for that big fish. But you had Tyrese Maxey coming out the bench, giving you buckets, playing competitive defense. And then you had second team all defensive player Matisse Thybulle, who is just doing what he does. My only thing with Matisse Thybulle, if he's not hitting shots on offense, he's terrible. He's terrible if he's not hitting shots. I just want him to add a little bit more to his offensive game. But like, you can't take him out of the game because he's just so dominant on defense, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how dominant he is on defense. But if he can just add a little bit more on offense, bro, he will be a dog. But you had him. He had he made second team all defense this year, was actually really exciting. Danny Green kind of had a really good, not underrated season, but like compared to all the shit that he got in the bubble, he had a really good season to bounce back. Furkan Korkmaz, he was decent. My whole thing with the 76ers is they didn't make no moves this offseason. I think the only changes that they made was Jaden Springer, who's going to be pretty decent for them. Jaden Springer and Georges Niang. Like, I feel like y'all are in this position where y'all want to win. y'all gotta go get not a big fish. Well, yeah, they do have to get a big fish, but like if they want to keep this team that they have, I feel like they need to go out there and get a big component to the team, a bigger component to the team, like going out there and get a Terrence Ross, trying to get a Doug McDermott in free agency. That would have been good. I think he only signed for like 15. I think they got $15 million to sign him, or you could have did a sign and trade him for Shake Milton and Mike Scott. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, I wish they would have did something bigger than just being comfortable with coming back with the same team and signing George Niang and drafting Jaden Springer. Like, okay, but hey, they coming back with the same team. Now to talk about why y'all tune into this video, let's talk about Ben Simmons, bro. Ben Simmons' value has dropped tremendously and went up tremendously so much in the last few months. What I mean by that, going into the playoffs, he was actually one of the top young players in the league. And then after the playoffs, bro, his value depleted, especially after Game 7. He had a game where he had 4 points as an all-star max player. 4 points is crazy as wow. And his value just depleted, bro. It depleted. But the reason why I say it's back up right now is because Daryl Morey is not trading him for no Malcolm Brogdon. No offense to Malcolm Brogdon. But even though he might fit better on this team, he's not going to just give up on Ben Simmons just for Malcolm Brogdon. He only wants a big fish. You hear the deals that he's wanting. Fucking James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, and those 2 picks for Ben Simmons. Like, you hear the deals that's getting thrown out there. Like, they're wild. They're wild. But what I want to say about Ben Simmons is I just want him to focus on his confidence this year, bro. Don't do anything involving defense. Chris Johnson, anybody on Clutch, can y'all please stop posting these fucking highlights of him shooting threes on offense and runs against NBA players? Please stop posting that, bro, because y'all gonna force the media to believe, all right, he's gonna come and do that this season. I'm not gonna believe that until I see Ben Simmons do that again, bro. I'm not. In a regular game, I'm not gonna believe it, bro. I'm not. He has all the tools to be as dominant as some of his peers, bro, but he just, it's something in his mental, bro. And then you got that video that Chris Johnson posted a couple weeks ago where Ben Simmons is doing a pick and roll with somebody. Just a little training video. And the person that's training him went over the screen. Who the hell is going over a Ben Simmons screen? And then he went for a dunk. We know Ben Simmons can fly. We know that. But who the fuck is going to go over a Ben Simmons screen, bro? That's not the shit you should be working on Ben Simmons with. I'll work on going off the screen. A defender's going to fade back. They're going to stay back. Even if you're doing the screen, they're going to stay back. So I'm working on that dribble pull-up in the mid-range. I'm working on going up the court and just shooting the shot. I'm working on that. Just building your confidence in those shots. Not him going off a screen and the niggas going over a screen. Nobody is going over a Ben Simmons screen. That don't make no sense. That's stupid. And then you're going to post it and the media is fucking Ben Simmons up, bro. They're making him look like a player that he's just not, bro. Right now. Like, Ben Simmons can do the stuff that he's doing in those videos, but he just don't. He don't. So the media is just, you're gonna force some people to actually believe that shit, and then when he don't do it in the regular season or just in regular NBA games in general, they're gonna be calling him trash and shit, and it's gonna get on him. You see that he might not even show up to training camp. I feel like the 76ers fucked that whole situation up after the game. A reporter asked Doc Rivers after Game 7. A reporter asked Doc Rivers if Ben Simmons can be the leading point guard in the championship role, and he said, "I don't know. Like no confidence in this point guard." He just said, "I don't know. I know Ben Simmons seen that." Then Joel Embiid said, "We had all the momentum in this game, and then one play just shifted it quickly." And he was talking about that play where Ben Simmons could have went up for a dunk, and he passed it to Matisse Thybulle. Even though I don't feel like that was a play that shifted it. After that, they was only down by like 2 or 1. The play that fucked him was when Matisse Thybulle smacked Kevin Huerter in the head. He knew it instantly. That was a foul. That was the play that fucked him. Because before that, he was going to miss that shot. They were down by 2. That was the play that messed him up. But nobody want to talk about that. Nobody gonna talk about that. Tobias Harris had a terrible playoffs. Nobody gonna talk about that. They're gonna focus on Ben Simmons, and that's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is, bro. The media is weird, bro. But if I'm Ben Simmons and if I'm him and his trainer, bro, I'm not working on the shots that I'm seeing on Instagram. I'm working on him coming off the pick and roll, shooting that little mid-range shot, coming off the court, shooting a shot, and just driving with confidence, bro. He ain't even do that in the playoffs. That was just something it was hard to watch, bro. It was hard. Now, to talk about if they want to trade him, bro, I'm only getting the big fish. Like I said, I'm not trading him for Malcolm Brogdon. When it first came out that they declined it, I was like, y'all stupid. Y'all should have accepted that. But I understand that, bro. Even though Ben Simmons had one bad playoff, Ben Simmons cannot be any worse than he was in this playoffs. He can't. He can't. He's an all-star, bro. He can't, bro. I don't know why he doesn't have confidence, bro. You see his confidence off the court and on the court, and it's completely two different things, bro. Off the court, he would hella girls. Kendall Jenner, fucking Tanase, mad girls, mad cars, house big as hell. On the court, nigga don't even want to shoot a shot, bro. I don't understand that. You a max player, bro. Go out there and shoot the shot, bro. It's a reason why people trust in you. It's a reason why you got that money, bro. It's the reason why you an all-star, bro. Go out there and be you. Feel free. That's the shit I work on with Ben Simmons. Just talking to him, giving him little stuff like that. Like, bro, you are that guy if you want to, bro. You are, bro. The 76ers had a... I don't think the all season's over because I really don't think Ben Simmons want to play with them no more. So if I'm them, Ben Simmons, you can hold out until Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard request a trade. You can sit out until they request a trade, or you can play. You can play, but I don't want you to get hurt. So yeah, sit out until you until one of those boys requests a trade. We're trading you and Tyrese. That's the only thing I would do if I were the 76ers. So I'm happy that they didn't trade him for Malcolm Brogdon, because that would have been wild. That would have been wild. But other than that, man, that's it for this video, man. Ben Simmons, get that. Nah, I was about to say IQ. What the fuck? Get your confidence up, bro. You're that guy, bro. You are that guy. If you just don't know it. I don't understand how you don't. Everybody else around you know that shit. Other than that, that's it, man. I'll be back tomorrow. If you watch the video tonight, give me a team to do. I'll do it tomorrow because I don't know what I'm going to do. Other than that, peace out.